It's magic.
Good afternoon, people.
Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel as y'all come in here. If you're not subscribed already, I need you to be one of my over 203,000 subscribers. That's what I need. I'm gonna get you, yeah, 202,000. I'll be at 203 in probably like 20 minutes. What up, what up, what up? Good morning. It's still morning. West Coast just now getting up. This live stream is brought to you by the good folks at the TRIFECTA. My 100% natural herbal supplement dedicated to improving testosterone production in the body, stimulating blood circulation throughout the body. It has 5 natural ingredients. Get your dribble right, man. Y'all know the vibes. Peace. Congratulations on the increased following. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to talk about who's sitting in Birdman's lap, man. Everybody ain't a made nigga. It's a lot of little niggas around here. It's a lot of little niggas around here. I just want to, before I get started, I want anybody who's watching this to know, especially you street niggas. You street niggas, you gangsters, you whatever you call yourselves. When y'all come to this internet, you no longer the gangster. You no longer the shooter. You no longer the superpower. The superpower is us, the media. We got the juice over here. So, when you come in our house, wipe your motherfucking feet, man. Show some respect. Anyway, niggas in the hood gonna start ransacking grocery stores. You think it's gonna turn into all of that? Check the knittage. You think it's gonna turn into all of that? President Trump announced formally, it was spoken about all last week, that there's not gonna be any food stamps this month. What do you think will be the... You fucked that up, homie. Nasir, what do you think will be the results, okay, of this food stamp thing? I don't know, man. For anybody in my life, baby mamas, if you're gonna have some problems feeding the babies this month, drop them off to daddy. And you ain't got to never come back and get them. You can go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long this is gonna last. You got, I see a lot of people speaking about utilizing the pantries, the food banks. All of y'all who paid tithes at your church, if you've been paying tithes at your church, this is the time that the church is supposed to be able to come to your rescue. Most churches, I believe, have a pantry and are capable of giving out food and shit like that. I believe that. Darren Palm, I appreciate your super chat. Keep dribbling, beloved. You inspire me. Thank you so much. I feel bad for the children and people that truly need them, but this is why adults, we must always earn. It's non-negotiable. We must stay about paper. I really, really consider children and the elderly who need, the food benefits. I do. But as far as the black community, welfare and Section 8, that wasn't supposed to be a career thing. That wasn't supposed to be something that you was on all your life. That's a service that's provided for you to get on your feet and get your dribble right. Some people have, I've heard out of their mouth. I've heard women say out of their mouth, I got 5 kids, I ain't gotta do nothing. I got 5 kids, I ain't gotta do nothing but go to the mailbox, or I ain't gotta do nothing but spend this direct deposit. There's people amongst us that really believe that, and that their personal ingenuity, financial endurance was never gonna be tested. This is that time that you gotta, we want to see what you made of. What do you think about Kim Osorio News? I know you interviewed her recently. What about her? It's going to get nasty. People just have to get off their ass and work hard like the old days. A lot of people have turned this into a career. Yeah, a lot of people have turned the welfare system into a hustle. They have kids. If the kid has any type of mental shortcomings, they go straight to Social Security. You put them on, get a check. You got the Section 8 thing. Chicks, they rent be like $60 and shit like that. And then you have the food stamp benefits. They call them SNAP in Pennsylvania. That wasn't created to be a career thing. Anybody that's panicking right now, they have zero belief in self. Straight up. Everything happens for a reason, man. This probably is a good time for men and women. This probably will spark some careers and shit. This might test some people's work ethic. The fact that he did this right before Thanksgiving is foul and deliberate. Boy, oh boy. Don't niggas be giving out turkeys and shit like that? Where's Nicky Barnes when you need him? Where's Nicky Barnes when you need him? Nah, all jokes aside, I believe if you've been paying tithes, if you belong to a religious organization, I just seen the masjid passing out. The masjid is like 4 or 5 blocks away from where I live. I was riding past it the other day. I did drop my mom off at Juma. They was out there passing out boxes of food to everybody all of the Muslims that is at that masjid. I think that the churches, most churches do have a pantry. And this is a time when the church should be able to give something back. For real. People give the church, I think, 10% of their earnings every month? I don't know how that go. They don't hesitate to pass the collection plate around. Now we got to pass the plate around and feed some people and shit. So we're going to see what happens. Why do black people get these platforms and put down other black people? I don't know what you meant by that, my nigga. I don't know what you meant by that. But as I look into your statement, nobody put you on welfare. That's a personal decision. Anybody that's on welfare, that's a personal. Get a fucking job. Get a job. Oh, get a ski mask. I've always told you niggas, get a fucking ski mask. I don't think men are panicking. Most men have been put in situations a long time ago when they had nobody to rely on. Most men know how to go ahead and get, put their hands on some paper, or most men will be able to figure this shit out. There's a body of people who have never relied on their own resources that's probably panicking and shit. People who actually need help need to learn to rely on a community and not the government. This is how it's been for thousands of years. Thank you. Tay said, nope, I'm good. Facts, I'm good. Bro, people been on that shit for 20 years and teach their children to do it instead of teaching them. But we see generations to be on them. I had a store. I had 2 of them some years ago. It's probably been like 5, 6 years since my store has been closed and shit. There's people that live by way of those access cards and shit, them SNAP cards. There's kids. They come in the store. They not even tall enough to look over the counter and shit, but they know them numbers to that card. They come in with the card, throw it on the counter. put all type of shit on the counter. And like you said, there's people who aren't teaching their children to be resourceful and shit like that. When I was a shorty, niggas was trying to have a paper route or something. Like, even before working papers, like, kids was trying to have a paper route or wash cars or run errands or do something. That's probably not promoted. That's probably no longer promoted. He said, program is called The System. Own my own truck, hazmat all day, so my family good, but I do have plans to buy groceries for family outside of my home. One day you should do a live on every hustle you ever tried. I was born and raised in the Nation of Islam. One of Elijah Muhammad's philosophies is do for self. Nobody that came up in the nation is panicking right now. They not. We already know what time it is. There's a book that was written by Elijah Muhammad called The Fall of America. It speaks of things like this. They say if there's something that you want to hide from a nigga, put it in a book. I ain't panicking. I'm not. Big grocery and Pathmark for money when I was a kid. He said I bag groceries and Pathmark for money when I was a kid. I was a public housing maintenance man for 4 years and had to tell a tenant to pay their $2 in rent for the whole year. Results of moving masculinity out the home and independent women taking over. No, we was replaced and told that we was lazy and want no work, but you fucking up, man. Y'all got to take y'all time, man, typing this shit. It's too much money out here if you're able-bodied, worried about their stamps. Boom, boom, boom. Help those in need, not bash them. It ain't my job to help no motherfucking body. I just said do for self. Why the fuck is it somebody else's responsibility to help someone who won't do for self? That sounds like a boat that's waiting to fucking sink. I'm not shouldering that blame. I'm worried about myself and those around me. I don't care what happened to nobody else. Some of y'all be living in a state of delusion and shit. Raymond Houston, I appreciate your super chat. Thank you. Yeah, help yourself. Help them for what? Callie got cooked for the past 4 months, bro. We need help. Get off your ass and get a job. I got tons of money to donate, but I will only give money to those in need. Do what you do. Shit, that ain't everybody's responsibility. That ain't Y'all went from depending on the government, now y'all want to throw y'all fucking hardship on regular people and shit. It don't work like that, man. Fast. If you hungry, start fasting. You'll be high. Straight up. Crime finna go up. You don't have any empathy. I just told you, man. I'm a black man. Black men deal with things that a lot of people can't relate to. You asking empathy of a person or persons who receive none. I just had a birthday. I got all kind of kids, baby mothers. I got one card from one of my children. It wasn't the fact that I needed a gift or anything, but the acknowledgement. Nobody called me, no nothing. I'm not bothered by shit like that. It been like that. Bismarcky said something about being treated like a wet food stamp. You're not gonna get no empathy from one of us. You're not. The same system that you rely on, the same system that women rely on. This is the same system that deliver us subpoenas. It's the same system that deliver us subpoenas. The same system that y'all rely on told you, you got to put your man out of the house. And y'all went with it. Get on out of here, nigga. You got to go. You're not fucking up my food stamps. This is how they neck pop when they talking about these stamps. I ain't losing my food stamps because of you. And you want some fucking empathy? We not on the same team. We not. We not about to get on the same team because of this catastrophe that's about to happen. You having a hard time, bitch? Go sell some pussy. Rob somebody. I don't care. You're not gonna get any empathy out of me. I just told you. You got a hard time with feeding any babies of mine, send them to me. I'm straight. You dig? The same nigga that you've been telling your daddy's a deadbeat. Send him to daddy, because daddy's straight. Straight up. You're not on God's team because God's helps people. God's help self. How about that? Oh, this is on my website, pa-knit.com. Go there and get you one. Or you can go to therealdribble.com. Or you can go to fashionbomb.com. That's spelled fashionbam.com. I just ran off of 3 websites for y'all. It's because I'm used to helping myself. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Them paddy wagons gonna be full this year, yeah, from people stealing. Men been taking penitentiary chances to do for self. There's people who wanna take on the role of being a man, like studs and shit. Studs be running around here acting like they men and shit like that. You might have to rob somebody, bitch. Yeah. You just put on them shoes of a man. A man is gonna do that which is necessary and shit. Go rob somebody. Have y'all ever heard God bless the child that has his own? Seems like y'all haven't heard that one. He said, ain't nobody robbing no more. You're not hungry then. Fast. You got an option. Fast, ass, or rob. One of the 3. Pick one. Pick one that works for you. The B&E game is gonna be at an all-time high. My man said, what a loser, I'm out. Don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. Get the fuck out of here. Get on out of here. Studs ready to turn back straight. They need to see exactly what comes with being a man. You wanted to put on the shoes of a man. You in a state of delusion thinking that you a man, but you a broad. You're gonna see exactly what, what it consists of. Scammers Paradise is about to run wild. What cities is in here? It's over 400 people here. Trump made $40 great again. Let me get you up out of here, man. It don't stop nothing. Rochester, what up? What's harder, being a single mother or a black man in America? I don't know what it's like to be a single mother. I don't know what that's like. I don't. Cleveland, Rochester, Grand Rapids, Michigan, D.C., Roanoke, Virginia, Philly, Virginia Beach, Utica, New York, Chicago, Southside, Detroit, Cleveland, Springfield, Massachusetts, Strong Island, Duval. The ones who can maintain their dribble will be all right. Brooklyn, New York, Virginia, Minneapolis, Harlem, Michigan. I'm just going to name a few. I appreciate all of y'all for being in here. So, yeah, the top story right now going around online is Donald Trump. He formally announced it. There's been government shutdowns before. I think the last government shutdown was 2018 to 2019. We survived that. You'd be all right. Inflation is crazy. Can't get lazy anymore. Do you think some female will return to the feminine makeup? Oh yeah, they're gonna have to. Have to. Being subservient, pardon me, being submissive, they're gonna have to. Or starve. Been a subscriber for 7 years. I appreciate you. Landover, Maryland in the building. What up? Tone, what up? So, how do you guys plan to combat these things? Logan Valley, Philly, what up? What do y'all plan to do for the next 30 days? We are seeing a transfer of wealth. We need to get in on it. We're going to be all right. We always have been. White folks can't do nothing they ain't already did to us. I wake my ass up at 4:30 a.m. to go to my union gig. Get up, get out, and get something. Keep working, that's all. Crypto and precious metals. Holidays make people desperate to provide by any means. Maybe this will get some of y'all off that pork. Thanksgiving is one of the holidays when y'all like to indulge in various porks. Maybe this would be the holiday that you don't have any pork. We got to look at the positives that's going to come of this. This might save some of you niggas from getting diabetes. Y'all never fast. Some of y'all need to fast, man. Some of y'all been filling y'all bodies with poison, man. Neglecting the temple for decades. This might be to eat light. Stop depending on the government. Yeah, man, various porks. You know they like various porks. Pig feet, hog mogs, ham, chitlins. You niggas ain't gonna be able to have none of them chitlins this month. That's a good thing. I grind daily. The shutdown can't stop me from working this 18-wheeler. Luxury Arcade, shout out to you. Nothing's gonna change here. The dribble is gonna continue to dribble. I've told y'all many a times, when you pick up your dribble, that's a turnover. So make sure that you continue to dribble. I had to make a discussion out of this because this is something that's going on in the world. I've seen divided opinions on this. I seen a guy who made a video and he said he was glad. He said, I'm glad this is happening. He said, I'm glad this is happening. And there was people in the comments was like, how could you say that? Because the elderly and children depend on, the system for the most part. They gave a ratio of how many people depend on the welfare system. But the black man who made the video, he was black. He said the system made women feel that they were independent and didn't need us. What y'all got to say about that? We've heard women say, I don't need no man. We've heard that. We've heard it 1,000 times. We heard women say, I'm independent. We've heard that. Is that real? Is that philosophy real? Is that real? Or do you need a little help? There's people who ain't gonna receive no help during this time because of the shit that you said. There's people that there's men privately who saying to themselves, bitch, put me out, force me to get on my feet, force me to be a man. God got a plan for you. I figured it out. My career's straight. My resources are straight. My savings are straight. My credit score is straight. Am I supposed to help somebody who bashed me, disrespected me, ridiculed me, spoke to me like I was nothing? That's part of being a black man. Being spoke to like you are nothing. Any black man in here, anybody that's black in here that's a male, know what I'm talking about. You know how they talk to us. You know how they talk to us. Is it endearing? Is it empowering? Is it? Do they speak life into you? Do they help you? Oh, I seen a video recently that said that that whole philosophy of being a provider, you don't get no reward for that shit. You don't get no reward for that shit. You don't. A bitch will replace your ass. She won't even consider the things that you did for her. A bitch will replace your ass with somebody that she feel is able to provide more for her. There's no loyalty established by doing this I'm a provider thing. You still get fucked on. Bitch still cheat on your ass. Bitch still leave your ass. So just keep that in mind during this time and shit. If you've been double crossed before, if you've been disrespected before, just that same bitch, she's capable of doing it again. Yeah, my ex replaced me. Not just that, your kids will leave you too when you need them. That's a man that said that. Not just that, your kids will leave you too when you need them. I learned through incarceration to master being alone and shit like that, to thrive being alone. I learned that at a young age. And I'm comfortable in under these types of circumstances and shit like that. But I'm a man, and I'm only gonna speak truth about the experiences. Nobody bashes a nigga more than a black woman. That's the truth. So if you're starving right now, drop the kids off to daddy. Daddy more than likely straight. You, bitch, you got to figure out your meal plan on your own. Yeah. They usually turn their kids against the fathers too. Facts. Facts. Drop the babies off. Get to stepping, bitch. This ain't gonna be no rest haven for you. You're not getting no support, no help, no empathy or nothing. You're not. Drop the babies off. Get the fuck going. Independence, remember that. It's low self-esteem and social media men need to seek validation within self, but these ladies seek it within others. They said it's hey big head season. Women out here expecting you to do it alone, and their fathers and mothers work together to build their life they had. These women are ridiculous. I gotta agree with you. My man said Magic City is hiring. Make sure y'all go to the website, man. I got new flavors in, paknit.com. I got new flavors. They just came in yesterday. Go to the website. They over there. Load them up. The supermarkets are beefing up security. I seen a chick that made a video on TikTok that said if she go through the line, she said if she go through the checkout line and she swipe that card and it say that there ain't no funds on there, she taking it. She gonna take her ass to jail too. How entitled is that? That sounds like entitlement, don't it? He said, what the inside of the knit look like? Same thing, same way it looked like on the outside. My BM kicked me out. What's your perspective on investing in such financial vehicles like IRAs and IULs? I'm only familiar with the stock exchange. I've spoke about it on here many a times. I got heavy shares in NVIDIA. Meta is a good one, I believe, because the stock is expensive. Shares of Meta, that's Instagram and Facebook. That's Mark Zuckerberg's stock. That shit costs like $730 a share. If a share is expensive, that probably means it's doing pretty well and shit. That's the only thing I'm familiar with in regards to what you just asked me. A lot of us men was forced to stand on our feet. They about to find out. Yeah, no crab legs for you hoes this month. A lot of y'all ain't gonna eat crab legs again. I don't always agree, but I always respect your perspective. Nasir, I appreciate your super chat. Hey, man, everything happens for a reason. You bitches ain't gonna be eating no crab legs this month. A lot of y'all ain't gonna never have crab legs again. Terrible attitude that you have, man. I've said this many times. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Ain't nobody gonna be around here sulking with you. I know people that's really panicking. What day is today? It's the 27th. Y'all got about 5 more days, man, till y'all get them cards and it say 0 balance. Better settle for that imitation crab meat. Hoes don't deserve no crab legs. Oh, shit. Yeah, no crab legs this month, man. Nah. Make sure y'all subscribe. Bitches about to eat that chicken off the sea. Chicken of the sea. King Millennial. Brother is bad. I saw a woman in her late 60s cussing out customer service on the phone at the register in the supermarket because she didn't have any money on her card. Gully, my ex left me as I'm going through detoxing off that tree. I padlocked that door. I'm not smoking at all. Just have to push. Do y'all realize that there's no longer a retirement age in America, right? People, that was a dream that was sold to, I believe, American citizens, that you could retire around the age of 60 or something like that. Maybe 65. I don't know what the retirement age is, but that's not true. The money that they were putting away, 401ks and all this kind of shit, the cost of living, man, it just depleted their funds and shit. They got to go back to work. If you're able to go back to work, you better get there. You better get there. Ain't no stamps in November. He said it's 72 now. Got to get to work, man. Syrup sandwiches on deck. I would recommend people to try to, go to their pastor and, what's up, pimp? Ask him what he got. What you got for the church? It's about to get hard out here. Is there something that you can do about this? Y'all been giving money to him 12 months out of the year. It's probably time for pastor to get some money back. You're right. A lot of my male family members are married to non-black women, but their mom and sisters need help, but their wives ain't going for it. Too many cultural differences. I'ma just, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, you probably shouldn't say it. I'm gonna stick by that on that comment that you just made. You'll be lucky to live to 72. Church supposed to be open 24/7 for people in need. I agree. I've known churches to have pantries to be able to give out food and shit like that. This ain't no reason for people to start panicking. We've always survived and shit. I'm on here bidding with y'all, but black people was always forced to survive. It's just that the system wasn't intended to be a lifelong relationship. It's not. It wasn't. A person should have always been thinking about, what if they take this away? A person should have always been thinking about the calamity. What if they take this away? What if something happens to this? I think it's time I go get a job. I think it's time I figure out exactly what it is that I need to do to feed myself and my children. 63, still working. The thought of retirement non-existent. Spent most of my money on food. I won't have to go out in November. Baby mamas usually leave you around tax time. No food stamps, and I don't. Now, not my problem. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all do get them attitudes when y'all get them tax checks. Y'all do get brand new when y'all get them tax checks. Y'all get the neck popping. The world is round for a reason, man. You heard Frankie Beverly. What goes up must come down. Daryl, Javon, I appreciate your super chat. Happy belated birthday, brother Dribble. Peace and salute. Thank you. Sometimes you win when you could lose. Oh, shit. Y'all heard that jam. Y'all heard Frankie Beverly. I just told my little bro, stack them checks like he's going to get fired. They go full Keisha when that tax return hit. It's about to get wicked out here. October 16th, the great Dribble was born. Gully, I need you to respond to the last statement about cultural differences. I appreciate your perspective. You said that there's men, black men, who are married to non-black women. I'm reading your statement back to you. You said there are black men who are married to non-black women. And these wives of the black men, non-black women, don't want their husbands to help their sisters and mother. That's what you said, right? That's what you said, right? Crying over government support is crazy. Albert McDuffie, thank you. I'm glad you ignored that DC guy. Jokes on him. He's a fucking loser. He one of them niggas that's gonna be starving next month. That's why I said you gotta get the ski mask and shit. This don't just fall upon women. There's gonna be some niggas out here that's fucked up too. I got the ski mask on my website. But that nigga can't get over 3,000 views on a video. He don't have a fucking following. He don't have an audience. Some of these niggas be too proud to delete their channel. Some of these niggas be too proud to delete their channel. They be looking at they super chat. I mean, they be looking at their chat like this. Man, it ain't but 8 people in there, man. What the fuck you keep squinting at that screen for? It ain't but 8, 9 people in there, man. Cut that fucking live stream off, man. There's no reason for you to be on there like that. Fuck is you going live for? He said yes, because the non-black wives seen their actions firsthand and refused to take out of their account to help self-inflicted wounds. I agree with everything that you just said. The non-black wives of these gentlemen have watched the abuse and neglect that their husbands have received from their families and shit. If she married to him and she want the best for him, she could say, yo, don't get that bitch nothing. I don't got no problem. I never had problem with the truth. He says squinting like something wrong with their eyes. I got sweaters on the website, man. You can go to realdribble.com or you can go to pa-knit.com. There's sweaters on both of them joints. He be watching your videos with his fist balled up. I don't even know why the nigga be, especially he be on my Instagram stories all the time. Why would you be on my IG? Why would you be watching me on Instagram? I be fly as a motherfucker on IG. The way that I be dressed on here and the photos that are uploaded to Instagram, those are two different animals. I be on here with gym clothes on and shit like that. But them IG pictures, I might have been going somewhere. It might have been the weekend, or I might have just came from a date or something like that. I be in rare form. A nigga that dislike me shouldn't be watching me on Instagram. You're only gonna get frustrated. Gully, you don't think that's weird? that dude is half original man and shit. He don't have the same composition that I have. My mama black and my daddy black. I believe that nigga daddy was a John. That's why he ended up looking like that. That nigga daddy ain't black. That nigga's a John. He's half original man. So he's supposed to be frustrated. And like I said, the nigga daddy was a John. Gully, I hit you up about some promo. Tionio's my book. Hit me up on Instagram Instagram. Gmail, gullytvboss@gmail, man. You'll get a better response and shit like. Or, yeah, you better off hitting my email, gullytvboss@gmail. I'll get right back with you. We can make that happen. No more EBT. Daryl Javon, I appreciate your super chat. It's a good time to be alive. Oh, my God. It's PA knit season. I'm ready to load up. Thank you. Buy a lot of beans. Buy a lot of rice. I'm telling you shit to stick to you. Beans, rice. You should have some peanut butter. Bread. This ain't a month that you want to be going and buying all them potato chips and shit like that. All of those items that Trump said that he was gonna stop y'all from buying. Packs of cookies and potato chips, the big variety box of potato chips that's in all the hood rats' houses. Them cases of soups and shit. Bitches be on the streets going to the store like it's the commissary and shit. This ain't the month for that. You got to figure something else out. I was recently laid off due to Trump's federal funding cuts, and jobs aren't as plentiful nowadays due to AI replacing human workers. Not all people in need of Medicaid or government assistance are lazy. What about the children? Drop them off to their daddy. A man ain't gonna go without. He's not. Drop them off to their daddy. This would be a great time to let the baby see firsthand. Daddy ain't what your mama told you he was. This would be a great time. Drop the kids off to their daddy. You're gonna get some boys that get to say, hey man, daddy is cool. Daddy's a fly motherfucker. Daddy got a nice house. I want to be like my daddy. This is a great time for that. So, there you go. There you go. Everything happens for a reason, man. Drop the babies off with their daddies. We ready? Drop them off. You're gonna get some children to say, I don't want to go back. No. I'm not going back to that hellhole. Daddy eating holistic foods. Daddy eating cherimoya and shit. My daddy had me eating some shit called cherimoya. Mama, you know what that is? Going to be with your daddy. We got black seed oil. We got elderberry syrup. We working out. We eating right. Come on in. It's daddy's turn. Let me show you how this shit works. Because they lied to you. Your mama lied to you. Bitch was bitter. Filled your head with a bunch of deception. Drop them off. Men work with our hands, a trade or skill. Shit the AI can't replace. He said, facts. Took my sons to Peter Luger's. Yeah, man. Bring them on through. I was riding around with my baby this weekend, man. He was watching me put together a bankroll. He was watching me. He started bouncing my music. Put out the bounce. What Ho say? Watch me make this dough in large amounts till it's hard to count. Put out the bounce. Turn an eighth to an ounce to a whole key from the ROC. I had to tell my baby, do you know who that is? You bouncing to my music. Do you know who that is? He said, nah. I said, that's the great Jehovah. Who's Jehovah, Daddy? I said, that's Beyonce's husband, Jay-Z. I said, I'm pretty sure you heard of Beyonce. He knew who Beyonce was because they mamas be in the crib screaming, to the left, to the left. Yo! They be knowing who Beyonce is because they mamas be in the crib screaming, singing all them anthems. Singing all them anthems. To the left, to the... I can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute. Yeah. They be knowing about... I had to tell them, that's Beyonce's husband, Jay-Z. You want to hear another jam? Put on another one. Let him hear that. No way we got Santa preaching 2,000 songs. I appreciate your super chat. Remember what you said, bitch. To the left, to the left. Yeah. He said, you are on a roll. I've been treated the same way you niggas been treated. You think just because I'm on this side of the camera, I don't deal with the same real life shit that you going through? A bitch done tried to break my self-esteem down before. A bitch done spoke down upon me before. A bitch done compared me to other niggas before. All of that. Show these hoes no mercy in November. Straight like that. He said, oh yeah, those child support videos hit my soul. James Black, you got to pay for that up front. Beyonce singing them single lady anthems while married. Jokes on them. Yeah. A lot of them chicks be doing that. Singing them breakup songs, telling chicks to leave a nigga. Bitch, do you know that that's just a song? You really trying to execute this shit. Do you know that's just a song? Some of them songs, a nigga wrote that shit. They be contracting writers to write them songs. It be niggas writing them songs and shit like that. Them breakup songs, she just singing that shit. A nigga wrote that. Y'all really out here trying to execute that shit, bitch. You trying to cut me loose? What the fuck is wrong with you? Listen to all of this blasphemous ass music. He said you should say still I rise. James Black, hit me on a Gmail, man. I would have to go get the yarn. Just tell me what color you want and all of that. I can make it happen. gullytv boss at Gmail. I don't know if you talked about it, but Jay Mills cooked DNA on the track, on beat. Can't see him at all. I watched the video. I didn't like the video. I thought the video was cheap, but I heard him cooking DNA. They breathe life into Jay Mills, man. Jay Mills, he deserves his reverence. He put in his work. Let him tear them niggas ass up. Fuck it. I need y'all to like this video, man. The kicker is they always try to hit a U-turn after they betrayed you. Neo wrote that shit. Chin up, chest out, man. This is why I be telling y'all y'all gotta get them push-ups in, man. Y'all gotta be looking good, man. You gotta force these hookers' hands. It's gonna be simp season. I think these studs, they gonna start putting their skirts and shit back on. You can't handle this, bitch. You can't handle this. You can't. You can't, man. It's a man's world, man. Don't ever forget that. They had y'all thinking otherwise. Got y'all talking all this independent single lady shit. It's no fun. You never heard a man brag about being void of a counterpart. Men don't even talk like that. Have y'all noticed that? You never heard a man boasting of being void of having a counterpart. You never heard a man say that. I don't need no woman. Men ain't wired like that. We not. We not. There's a place for you, bitch. You just gotta know your role. Play your position. That is something that you have to do. You never heard a man say, I don't want no woman, or I don't need no woman. That sounds like the incarcerated. That sounds like someone who don't have a choice. But women be saying that shit, and some of them try to live by that shit. You got one superpower. It's called beauty. You got one superpower. It's called beauty. The moment that that beauty starts to decline, or you lose that, then what makes you so special? Tell me what makes you so special. You gotta bring some other traits to the table. Tell me what makes you so special, bitch. You can't. My man said, nah, I need the right female energy around me. True story. Well, we well over, it's been 50 minutes. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Donald Trump said it's gonna be some changes this month. It is. November 1st, man, we're gonna see what happens and shit. Gentlemen, stay on your square, man. Stay on your A game. You know what I mean? If you're still working on it, perfect the dribble. Get your dribble right. Fitness, finance, and fashion, man. Stick to the script. And peace.